Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Felix Art. This is the part 3 on light skin tutorial. So guys, last on the part 2 I showed you guys how to use the smudge brush to blend the nose when shading. So now we stopped at the nose part. Okay, so guys, back on the layer, this layer right here, I'm going to adjust this particular side. Okay, so I will set my flow to 5%, then drag it like this. Let me take it back to 8%. So look at this particular side. With this particular side, what I would do here is that I will drag it like this. Or if you can't drag it, you can do some shadings. But this style is very okay, so that it will look very smooth. Now I'm going to take here up like this. I'm going to make here smooth. Then I will use the flow airbrush to add something like this. Then use the smudge brush to blend. So now guys, once you have reached this level, okay, once you have reached this level, then you will go back to this layer right here just to add the dark color. You are going to use the dark color, then use the flow airbrush, just add it. So once you add this part, then use your hard eraser to erase. You can see once you are using the hard eraser to erase, it won't affect the nose part because we opened a different layer. So now we are going to use the smudge brush, do it like this. Just going to blend this particular side. So now that we are done with that particular side, then we can open a new layer. Okay, so this new layer right here, we are going to use this color. Then you use your flow airbrush, then increase the size like this, then you just add something like that. Okay, so once you add it, use your hard eraser to erase. Okay, you can see we just create a new layer. Okay, you can put this layer either let's say you can put this layer above this nose layer if you want. But why I opened this layer right here is because of this face like this. Okay, so we are going to move down again. We'll move back to this layer. Let's say to this nose part. Okay, this layer right here. Then we are going to shade this particular side. So what to do here is that we are going to use the floor airbrush. Then you use the light color, do it like this. Just do it the way you are seeing on the reference. So now once you are done with that part, then you can use your smudge brush. Set the flow to 5%. Then you keep on blending. Just keep on blending. So I'm going to join this one above. So now guys, you can see how I'm using the smudge brush. Okay, I was going to add some chin. Then I'm going to use the smudge brush to blend it like this. Then the last one, I'll just take it down to, just take the flow to 2%. Then you blend this side, just like that. Okay guys, you have to look at the reference just to know if you are getting it. Okay, because that's how I shade. Let's say you want to shade, you just have to look at your reference. Sometimes the blending can take you like, let's say, hours to get. So at this point now, what you're just going to do here is that you use the hard eraser. You erase this part like this. Okay. So now once this side is done, now we're going to move. We're going to use a soft eraser to erase this part also. Okay, now what we're going to do here is that we are going to move. We are going to use this layer right here. Okay, just to complete this other side before we shade the ear. So now guys, what I will do here, in this layer right here, I will use the smudge brush. Like I have to move to this layer because I don't want anything to affect this layer right here. So I'll move to this layer. Okay, I'll move to this layer. So just increase the size of your flow airbrush. Then you just do something like this. Okay. Then you use your hard airbrush, then you add this part like this. Okay, now guys, you're going to use your smudge brush. Okay, just take the flow to, let's say, to 4%. Then you start blending it like this. This time we are going to make it very smooth. Okay, when blending this side of the face, just make sure you do it very well. Just make it look smooth. Now I'm going to take the flow to 1%. Then I'm going to join this side like this. Just join it like this. Okay. Then you blend it. Just blend. Now we're going to blend. Just take the flow to 5%. Then we'll blend this side. Add some shadows here. Then take the flow to 4%. Then you just blend. Then you take it like this. So guys, you can see how I'm blending. Then just blend the neck. Use the smudge brush to shade the neck. Okay. Now guys, I'm going to leave that part. Just let me complete this next side. Take the flow to 5%. So now guys, I'm going to show you guys how to shade the mouth. Okay, show you how to shade the mouth. But first I need to add some shadings right here. I will use the flow airbrush. Just increase the size like this, then you add. Just add like this, you just add. So that's it. Now I'm going to use the smudge brush to blend. I can take the flow to 7%, then join this side like this, then take the flow back to 2%, then blend. So now guys, what you do next is to shade the mouth. Okay, so this mouth process, we are going to open a new layer, or I can still use this layer right here. I can use this layer if I want. Now I'm going to use the hard airbrush, then use the light color. Okay, so you draw something like, you just shade the mouth, start from this line. Okay, then draw something like this. Okay, so once you are done with that part, you can use your smudge brush, take the flow to 5%, then you just blend it. Just blend. Then you blend the other side. So now I'm going to use the flow airbrush, then add some dark shadows. Okay, I'm going to add something like this. Then use the hard airbrush, then add some shadings like this. Now you take the smudge brush, take the flow to, let's say, 9%, then you start doing all these wrinkles. Then use your smudge brush, just take the flow to 2%, just smudge this side. So now guys, once you're done, then use your smudge brush, take the flow to 10%, then you do it like this. Make it look like he's smiling. I'm going to take the flow to 5%. Then you add, just use the flow brush to add something like this. Okay. You add something like this. Then use your smudge brush to blend. Now use your hard eraser to erase this part like this. Then use your smudge brush to blend. Just take the flow to 5%. Then you can blend it like this. So guys, we are almost getting the work done. So at this point now, I'm going to do some touchings, okay, before we leave this part 3. I'm going to leave, just going to do some touchings right here. Just do some touchings. So now guys, at this point here, I have to erase the neck part on this layer. I have to erase this part because if I have to blend that side, it will disturb this chin. Okay, so I have to erase this part. So in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to shade the neck and the ear. Then we are going to work on the hair. Okay guys, this is how it's going to look like. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Get ready for the next video.